Today we are going to do some more gift wrapping. I'm going to be wrapping some cactus wire lights, a cactus and llama tray, jewelry tray maybe, and a bath bomb. We're getting ready to go to a birthday party for one of my daughter's friends. And if you will watch the video all the way to the end, I'll show you exactly how I decided what to wrap these in and all the different decisions that I had to make. So, once you know your price tags are off all of your items, then you want to, you can do a couple things. You can wrap it, each individual item in there, or you can just, in this case, everything's so tight in there, I'm just going to go ahead and stick some tissue paper in there. So, and I'm using regular tissue paper, but if you have packing paper that comes in any of your boxes or whatever works. Okay, so this is what it looks like right here. Now, put the lid back on it, get this out of the way. Now I need to go get some scissors and some tape. I'll be right back. Do you want to pay attention? So I had to go hunt down the scissors that my daughter stole because we only have about 25 trillion pairs of scissors in our house, but somehow they're never where they're supposed to be. They're always being used for some random project in somebody's room. So, all right. So, go ahead and we're going to cut it to the right size. Usually what I do is the sides, I make sure that the wrapping paper comes about halfway to 3/4 of the way up on each side. So I'll push the box to measure it on one side, and then that way I only have to cut the other one. If it turns out that it is too big, you can always trim it. So if you're unsure, go for large rather than small. And it doesn't really matter that the cut is super clean because you're going to fold it. So take one side up. I don't really need quite that much. Take one side up. Do not tape that one side down. You're just going to kind of hold on to it. This side, you're going to fold in just a little bit so that it's got a clean, straight edge. And then pull that side up here. You want to pull enough so that they are tight around the edges, but not so much that you're ripping paper. I suggest, if you don't have one, a tape dispenser because it makes it so much easier. You just need one piece of tape on that. You don't need a whole roll. And then what you want to do is, now we're going to do the sides. Just fold them down right where that seam is. And go ahead and make a crease on each side like that. Then I run my hand along this edge and fold it over. Make a crease right here at the bottom. we'll make a crease right here. Same to the other side. You'll get some wrinkles in it, that's okay, just straighten them out. Okay, then this little piece right here, I usually fold in as well. Just pull that right up. And again, just one piece of tape. There you go. We do the other side the same way. Up. Okay, so got one side, other side, looks good. So we're going to go ahead and do the ribbon. Sydney chose this lovely light pink ribbon. This does not have the wire in it like a previous video that I had, so it's a little bit different. I'm usually able to eyeball it at this point, but if you're not sure, you can leave it attached or cut it, and if it's too short to make a bow at the very end, I'll show you what you can do instead. Let's see how we got here. All right, so I usually try to make sure that I have even amounts on both sides and just tie it like this. And then you want to do is just pull it enough so that so it looks like it's nice and snug. Turn it over and feed it under the part that is already there. Do that on both sides. And then go ahead and tie it just like a bow. You may have to go back and sort of play with this a little bit because it'll bend and fold. That's okay. So this is what it looks like at this point. Now you can do a bow, or if it were too short, you could certainly just cut the sides right here, and it would make, if you just cut them about like that, that would also make a little bit of a bow. And you could leave it just like that. We're going to incorporate the tool just to make it a little bit different. And I usually do, because it ends up being so thin, I usually do 3 or 4 pieces of it and just layer it so that it gives it a little bit of density. And I chose the black because we've got so much pink in here anyway, and it would give it a little bit of contrast. So, and you can buy rolls of tulle like that, probably at any fabric store where they would have ribbon. You can also buy it where I love to shop, Hobby Lobby. And so I've lined all 3 pieces up like this, and then I will fold it in half and cut it in half again. And then I'll just lay it right here on top of this and tie a knot right over it. You can play with it to make sure everything's even on both sides. I'm going to try to do a bow. I don't know that I have enough to really do a nice bow though, so let's see what we got. If it looks bad, we'll just untie the bow and go with just the straight. It's kind of always an improv thing with the gift wrapping. You just have to play with it sometimes until you kind of see what you like. And you can, of course, make the bows different sizes. If you think it's too big, just make it a little bit smaller. You puff out the actual bows. Okay, I think we have it how we want it. Hang on. Sometimes it can be a little stubborn. All right, so there we go. Finished product. My daughter's busy texting. There you go. So this is my gift wrapping semi-closet. And I'm trying to figure out, should I do a gift bag for these things? Because they're all very awkward shapes. And I don't really want to wrap them separately. So, let me see what we have. I have plenty of gift bags. Not a lot of tissue paper though. Uh-oh. What do you think, Dingo? Gift wrap in a bag or a box? Really? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Got it. Okay.
Grace.
So one thing I do is whenever I get packages throughout the year, I try to keep the boxes if they're still in good condition. And I do that specifically for reasons like this. Because it's so much easier to wrap a box than it is to try to figure out ways to do that. So let's see if we can make them fit in here. It'll be easier, look a whole lot better. So, see what we got. Definitely think they'll fit. But I do need to get some kind of tissue paper to fill up the space in here. Okay, Dingo, I got it, buddy. I'm going with the box. I got it. All right, let's see if I can find some packing paper. And then what kind of wrapping paper do you think we should use? Unicorn?
Yes. Unicorn. No, unicorns.
Unicorn?
Yes.
Okay. Not this one right here?
No, the unicorns, definitely.
Okay, I hope I have enough. I guess we'll find out. All right, what kind of ribbon?
I don't know. What kind do we have, ma'am?
Well, we have this that we've done before, and this that we've done before.
Let's do that one.
This one?
No, the polka dots.
Which polka dots?
The non-glittery ones. The pink and
Let me see if we have enough. That's a big box.
Or if not, the pink ribbon, right?
Yeah, we don't have enough of that.
Okay, then the pink one right there.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we incorporate any of this or the tulle?
No, just the one. Dingo, we get it.
All right. You going for the simple look?
Yeah.
You kind of need something besides